This year alone, reported, was 934 drug users lost their lives. 1,235 brothers and sisters lost their lives through alcohol. Over 680 took their own lives through suicide. Plus, there's an estimated over 10,000 people have died through smoking. So we're here today as Powervote samples to support one another, to love one another, be compassionate to one another, and be compassionate to yourself.
I lost my first best friend when I was 19, he was 20, on Christmas Day 1994. He overdosed on alcohol, methadone and diazepam. I lost my next good friend to suicide. He had been on drugs and alcohol the same amount of time as me, but was suffering badly with his mental health problems he had obtained while in the army. Just 2 months ago, I lost another good friend to his addiction, and last month, a girl I grew up with lost her battle also.
When I'm looking out, my brother Eamon is there. He was my brother and I was his sister, and that will always remain the same. Nothing will ever change that. He loved life and he loved recovery and he loved doing all the work. When it came to this stuff, he was always so serious because he knew that there's only two paths, do you know what I mean? Like people like myself and others here, do you know what I mean, can go, and one is into recovery and one is death.
I'm alive today not through my own efforts, but through yours. I'm alive because of you. I'm here because of you. And we'll be remembering all the people that died in order to save our lives. None of their suffering, pain, misery and death is wasted.
The most powerful thing that you'll ever see is this walk today, bringing thousands of people together from all over Scotland to walk together. And the greatest teacher that we've got in life is your own experience. And your own experience is you're going to share it with each other today and be powerful examples to those who are struggling. And it's really, really important that we remember that how we struggled, but we survived and we're still here today. If you want to hold your roses up, remember it's about us letting go. They don't want us to hold on to that grief anymore. Let go, my friends, my brothers and sisters, let it go and remember them with love. So if you want to just come over now and remember those, and we'll put them into the Clyde. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. God bless you all.
Make you happy, make your dreams come true. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you, to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love.
1, 2, 3. No matter how life grinds you down, don't give up. Without that message being told to me and being told to every single person that's here today, we wouldn't be here. For the people of Scotland, that message from our recovery community is pertinent today more than it's ever been.
The recovery walk's been fantastic since it started in Scotland. What it allows is people to come out of isolation and out the shadow and show people that recovery is possible and it's possible for anybody. It'll be the first time the mental health has joined in with the addiction side of it.
I have my own mental health issues that I manage every day. I still use services and people care. People really do care. And I wouldn't underestimate the power of human kindness because certainly it's kept me alive.
We know how to learn from great spokespersons and opinion makers, but on the streets and in the houses and in the communities in Scotland, all over Scotland, there's people who've learned really deeply how to survive and be resilient against overwhelming forces. And I think that the recovery community and the mental health and addiction recovery communities have got that coping and resilience to teach the whole of Scotland.
People who develop real addictions move into recovery. What we know works is the power of meeting people eye to eye and saying, I know how you feel. Don't worry, because if you move with me and I'll walk with you, you'll get better.
Let's be dancing up for Kevin Murphy. Thanks everybody. I've been asked to come along again before the walks come around, the Scottish Recovery Walk that we do each year. You've got hope and we've got hope. Together, I believe that we're stronger.
Then we had a lot of the independence rallying in George Square, so just that feeling of the hairs on the back of your neck standing up today was amazing. Everybody stopped and looked and seen what we were doing and were just applauding us, do you know what I mean? It was amazing. It was actually my own tears.
Everything that's been done since the very first walk, where there was 700 people so passionate that they wanted to go out there and make recovery visible. I want to be part of that. I want to be part of that. Yeah, we can do our own little bit in Aberdeen, but we are blossoming and growing. And if we come down here and participate in a day like today, there's no better way of beating and challenging stigma.
I'm in charge of our marquee in the Recovery Village, so we've got a photo booth coming and it's basically about arts and crafts and lots of fun for children and families to kind of come together and create a memento, a memory for them to take back, and it gives them a souvenir of the day.
Ladies and gentlemen, Loki. Thank you. Hello everybody, thanks for braving the sort of ambiguous weather today.
Given all the support that I've had, you know, whether it's from services or whether it's from recovery groups, then the opportunity to give something back, even if it's just 15 minutes, and coming down and saying hello to folk, you know, that's in recovery, that's service.
Don't jump. I can see you're hurting. I can see you're suffering. The river's lined with casinos and restaurants you can't afford to play or eat in. They're told to be grateful, to work in. You have to act tougher than you are, to express your masculinity. No industry left to feel a sense of purpose or dignity.
Sometimes I'm standing up there and I'm like, and people are going to see this and I'll look great, but I just need to observe that and proceed forward, you know, and keep it about recovery. And I think that Mories have got to step up and do that in whatever way we can, whether it's getting on stage, whether it's doing some of the backroom stuff. If people don't want to get up and talk, we all make an equal contribution and just try and take another leap forward with this.
We had this idea, what would it be like if we were to make a recovery community? What would that be like? And just by asking the question and trying, we created the first recovery cafe, and now there's 120 across Scotland. Are we not great? It's been an amazing journey watching people turn towards their wounded selves and realising, and being part of people turning towards their wounded self and realising there's gold in there for the whole community. And giving people a place to share their gold, man, that has been a gift for me. I have been privileged and honoured to be able to surf that wave of love and compassion and to give it back. Yeah, it's been a complete honour.
We're nearly there. Okay.
Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
Keep coming back.